Hi everyone, it's me, Kat. Thank you for tuning to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I appreciate you checking me out. Today I thought I'd do a product review on the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Honey. I know I'm really late to the game, and I think this is limited edition and I don't even think you can get this anymore. I actually picked this up during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, and I did get sucked into it because it was limited edition and it was very few left. I had to actually get it online. But I was at the store the other day and I saw this Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey. This is like my favorite whiskey. It's really good. So I thought I would do something like honey versus honey. But then I thought about it. I've already had this and it's good. So I clearly know that this would win. So I'll just put that right there. So then I changed my mind and I was like, well, I shouldn't do honey versus honey. I should probably go and try to find a different honey alcohol and put it to comparison to this. So I found this Wild Turkey American Honey. So I thought I would put this up against this. So I know you're saying, Kat, how are you gonna do that? Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make myself a drink and I'm gonna test out this palette and see which one wins. If you are in the US under 21, please do not do this. I'm curious to know if anyone's ever tried this American Honey Whiskey by Wild Turkey. I've never really had Wild Turkey before, so I'm kind of excited to try it. And I'm also curious to know what people mix with the whiskey drinks. I like to just put ice. So I'm gonna let that kind of open up with the ice. And let's go ahead and open up this. I've looked on YouTube and there's a few reviews and it's pretty much like not happy with it. Like the only thing that people liked about it was this yellow color because it's like interesting. And to be honest with you, that was something that I felt like drew me in, was that yellow color. Notice I haven't touched it yet. I haven't touched it since I bought it. So let's go ahead and swatch it right now. The honey buns. Will that look too yellow on my skin? Well, we'll try it out. What I did notice in Too Faced is they give you a lot of directions. This palette is the bee's knees. So here's 3 looks. And we're gonna try this while drinking some Wild Turkey and American Honey. I think I like this one because it has the most yellow. So we're gonna try that one. So I've already done my whole face. I've done, I just did a little Glossier foundation with some Glossier concealer. I did some Coty Airspun, here's my Glossier, translucent powder, and I did some Hot Toddy lip gloss. And because we are using Too Faced, I did use my Too Faced blushes. I will always love you, and how deep is your love? So that's how deep is your love, and I will always love you. There you go. There you go. I did have put on a little mascara. I didn't mean to do that. I just had mascara from earlier, so we'll just work around it. So anyways, cheers! It's really sweet. And it has a kind of like, not bite, it's just really warm even though it's cold. But it's not as harsh as I think it is. I think it just, as the ice melts, it'll make it a little smoother. So how many of you actually use these little diagram? So it says apply Queen Bee from the brow bone to the crease. I'm going to take my old MAC brush in 29 and I'm going to go into Queen Bee right in here, and I'm going to do what it says. Use Glossier as Glossier concealer as my primer on my eyelids. Dusted it off with Coty Airspun, drew in my eyebrows with Anastasia Beverly Hills, and put some Boy Brow on from Glossier as well. And then it says, blend Honey Brittle into crease. So I'm going to take my MAC number 36, and I'm going to go into this color right here, the Honey Brittle, and put it into the crease. Kind of surprised they didn't tell me to put this first, like the transition color. I think that's pretty. And then number 3, press honey buns into inner lid. So honey buns. Let's try it with a packing brush first. Let's do it with my MAC 144. Let's try the other side with my finger. Sorry, I'm flipping you off. I'm tearing on my right eye. Let's take a drink. That's really good. I think I like it with my finger better. I don't know if that color looks good on me. Or these 3 colors look good on me. Or this 3 color combination looks good on me. And then what am I supposed to do next? Smoke peanut butter into outer crease and outer lid. This is the peanut butter. I'm going to take this e.l.f. blending eye brush and go into peanut butter. I have a feeling this color is going to be too light. You can't even see that. I can't see that. Can you guys see that? My eye's watering. I don't know if I'm allergic to that. The color didn't even show up. Let's see. Using an eyeliner brush, create a wing liner using Going Nuts. So they want me to use this one. So I will use this to make, which is my MAC 22 brush, and do a wing liner. Let's see if this does anything. So that's the look. Did I make it? I think it looks like shit. Let's try to improve it. Does it look the same? Let's try to improve it some more. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into Feeling Nutty right here, and then go into my crease with my MAC 36 brush, just to give it more depth. Because I think the orange, or this honey brittle right here, came out a little too orange. So let's just go like 3/4 of the way. I'm going to take my e.l.f. blending brush again and go into Going Nuts. And I'm going to use it into the V, the outer V, just to give some depth. And then I'm going to take a clean brush. This is my brush from Ipsy. I almost said Lipsy. Am I getting buzzed already? And I'm going to blend all this in. Don't mind my eye. I'm not sure what that's from. Okay, then I'm going to take my other Ipsy brush. I don't know what this is. And I think I'm going to go into Creamed Honey right here. And I'm going to highlight my brow bone. I'm not liking this yellow the way it is, so I'm going to, I think I'm going to mix some of this creamed honey right here with my finger and kind of soften up the yellow, because I think it's too yellow. that softened it up too much, so I'm going to go back in with my finger and just put it like in the middle, kind of do like a halo. Sorry about the middle finger, guys. Since we did that, I'm going to go back into my packing brush. I'm going to be sweet and I'm trying to do like a one palette look. I don't know if this is going to do it. Going back into Going Nuts. Going back into my clean blending brush. Other than like my eyeball being weird, my eyelid, I think it's starting to look okay. Okay, so let's smoke out the bottom. Let's go into this angled brush again and do Feeling Nutty. And then we're going to go into Going Nuts and just doing like a little depth on the last half. And then I'm going to line my eye again with this Going Nuts. I think it looks a little better. What do you guys think? I do a little bit more. So, what are my thoughts? I definitely think you can do a full look with this palette by itself, which I like. That's something that I look for in a palette. I don't like a palette that just like, I'm gonna use one eyeshadow. If I can't get a full look out of it, it's kind of like a waste of money. I did like this honey buns, but I didn't like the way this was, so maybe it's not meant for my lid. I did like this honey brittle, but I didn't like how they had it done, and I kind of liked it when I added the peanut butter in it. So overall, this little thing didn't work for me, or at least this one look didn't work for me. I'm curious to see if the other looks would work better. So we will leave that for another day. Since I only drank one and I'm on my second. I mean, this is pretty good, but it's a little sweet for me. I don't know if I would actually add a mixer, because if this is sweet, I don't know what else I can add to make it not sweet. I mean, the ice is already melting it, so it's kind of like mellowing it out. So this wouldn't be my first choice, but it's not my last. Anyways, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed my honey versus honey. And let me know in the comments if you had this Wild Turkey American honey, what a cocktail I can make out of it, and what your thoughts are on this Too Faced peanut butter and honey. I'm going to try this out again. I still have more Wild Turkey in here. And until next time, take care.